Hello guys and welcome to the channel, the posing channel. I've got these guys back again who saw them not long ago. Miles Morales Spider-Man and Miles Morales' girlfriend in a way, who's Spider-Gwen. But I've got them back for this guy here who we're coming close to. He's known as the Spot. And when you saw the first film, it was called Into the Spider-Verse. Well, Spot is from the second film, which is Across the Spider-Verse. And if you've watched it, you kind of know what he's about. So I won't really go into it. I will only say that he gets caught up into an accident in which he has the ability to go across different Spider-Verse, which is kind of the centre of the story. And that sort of diorama is an interesting one, because if you've watched the film, you'll know that Miles Morales and him square up, and every time Spider-Man touches him, he kind of goes into different time zones in separate parts, which is what this is all about. So overall, I quite like that dynamic. They've got the fighting fists on, these two figures, and they're going at it. And Gwen is trying to help. So let's see what else we can come up with as I pause it. Stay tuned. Now, I haven't actually changed the actual pose of the figures. I've actually just reversed the sort of shot, as it were, so we can see what Miles Morales' expression is doing. And I do like that face sculpt. He's got a lot of personality and I like it. So I just wanted to show that point of view, and we can come in close to Stacy like that. She's still in the same pose, but she's alongside Miles taking on this threat. Let's move around, trying to get the focus on this. That's not bad. So we'll pause it and carry it on. So this isn't a bad one. I've created plenty of movement in all of the figures, and I'll pull it back a little bit, and it appears the Spot has connected with Spider-Man to the side of the head, which I've tried to create. And it kind of looks right. And you've got Gwen there trying to back up Miles. Let's bring it around. So that is a nice sort of angle if you were to display that in a cabinet. And I've kept the fighting fists in. So what I'll do is I'm going to change out the fighting fists for Spider-Man and the hand gestures for Spider-Gwen. So I've got them onto their knees at close quarters. Not bad dynamic. And there's his web shooting hands trying to deal with the Spot. And Gwen there is trying to come in and assist. Let's come around this way. That's not a bad dynamic. Let's do these two low down. Yeah. So we've got Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse. Now, I've heard rumours that they're going to make it live action, but for me, part of the charm of it, that it is its unique style of animation, and that's what I love, what they've done in that animation world. and I'm sure passionate filmmakers will try to do the animated films justice, but for me, that's why I watch them. So let's try another pose. So we're back with this one. I wanted to show off the articulation of Spider-Man there, but what's hard about this is I've had to weight Spider-Man in just the right way so he doesn't pull the figure over, and it's worked. And I've done this once before when I did some filming on the Black Panther figures, and I did that with Shuri in the Black Panther outfit fighting Namor, Kukulkan Khan, and it was good, but the camera was really naff, so I scrubbed it, but I will come back to it. So we're coming to the end now, so I'll just pause it, probably a few more poses and see what happens. So I tried this one. The spot was a little bit fiddly, but you just get onto those knees. Change Spider-Gwen slightly on the dynamics. It's coming close. Let's move it around. That's not bad. Well, I'll change that position and pause it now so you can see these angles better. So this is from the Spot's point of view. Let's look at Spider-Man's little symbol there. Very well done for a figure at this level, really is. A nice looking figure. But that Spot there, and I'm going to put his gesture hands in next time you see him. And of course, Spider-Gwen in the background. So I'm going to show you Spider-Man's point of view now. So stay tuned. So there you go, Spider-Man's point of view. And the Spot with his back to us, back to camera. Not a bad pose. Slightly changed Spider-Gwen. But I'm going to put in her other hands and I'll hold it there. So what I've done there, coming to Spider-Man, I've lengthened out the arms and stood him a bit back from the Spot to get that effect, which I don't mind at all. Then there's Spider-Gwen there with the web shooting hands in, as you can see. I was going to put in that hand a fighting fist, but I like the dynamic, so I kept it like that. So that's a nice little squared off shot. So I'll pause it for one last time, and not sure if it's going to be a pose you'll see that I will put back in my display, but I'll make it a nice one. Stay tuned. Right guys, I think this is going to be the last one. I could imagine myself putting these poses together like this and put them in a display, because they're close enough together not to take up too much room, and from straight on you get to see the figures, the main one being Spot today, because, or the Spot, because it's all about him. But I do like that dynamic. I think that works well. And that's what he looks like on his knees. He's exhausted and about to be transported to another multiverse where there are other Spider-Men. But the main reason I wanted to come in close on those hands is those are the other hands he comes with. The ones you've been seeing up to now were the fists, so these are the hands. And I've played this sort of pose out a little bit using Spider-Man and got some really nice ones together, but I'll probably come back to it because I think I basically wanted to cover the fact that I saw that figure in the shop. When it first came out, it was up in the 28 quid mark, and then it dropped to 9. I was going to get it, I didn't, missed out, and today I've got him, and he's £12.99, but it's a good little figure, he's very poseable, and at the end of the day, can't complain. So those are a few poses that you can do with the Spot figure if you decide to do so. Let's look one more time on that nice little diorama, because I do like that, and I hope they get the third one out, because what I have seen are the new figures, especially of Spider-Gwen. Her hair slightly shorter in a different colour, and there's some other figures that are kind of out, new characters, so why they haven't released it I don't know. But on that note, I say thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.